Okay, so today I want to show you how to replace the old avalanche type of flush system for the toilet with a more modern version which works much more efficient. This one says universal fit and nice compact, adjustable, etc. Not badly priced and works quite well. I've already changed one system, so I want to show you how to do the other toilet today. So you need surprisingly few tools. A system like this to remove a car oil filter is quite useful for undoing and tightening up the nuts. And then you need some sort of a sealant. This is just left over from a car job, but you need anything that can seal water. We've already flushed the toilet, so you can just remove the lid and then get rid of the extra water in there. So that we're going to drain just using a siphon into a bucket. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then some old rags just to get rid of the last water. And this is also a good opportunity just to clean the bowl a bit as well. But that's good enough for now. We'll get rid of that extra stuff later. Okay, so the first thing is to disconnect the flush mechanism. There we go. It's normally quite simple. We now need to undo these two nuts. This one connects the pipe to the mechanism. So when we undo this one, if it's tight, you can use this mechanism here. Works pretty well. Okay, so there's the pipe. Just get a rag again down the bottom to catch the water. This nut here, that is tightening the connection inside. So this pipe goes into here quite a bit. So you have to undo both. There we go. There we go. Now we extract the mechanism to the top. So you need to hold on to this pipe while you are twisting and turning this system here, and it just comes out. So there we go. These were still sealed with putty. So in the old system you will notice how far this pipe reached into the bowl. On the new system, this surface here is actually the bottom of this concern. So all of this is sticking out the bottom, and there's actually a stopper in there that stops that pipe. So that pipe will actually have to be shortened. So we'll show you how to do that next. And to remove this pipe is fairly simple. We just remove our tool, and this is just a fit. It just fits loosely over here. So you see some water coming out. We'll just catch that water. This is just fresh water. It's not toilet water. Don't be concerned. And then the pipe can be removed. You'll see there's a seal there. That seal we will have to recover for the new system. So we're going to shorten the pipe by about that much, but we'll mark that soon. Need to clean out everything here, get rid of all that putty. Now that comes off quite easy, and do the last bit of cleaning out. So all nice and clean. The reason for being clean is that the old avalanche systems didn't care much about dirt because there wasn't this physical seal. The new systems, see that rubber, that red rubber there, that is actually sealing when it's closed, and therefore if there's any dirt in there, it'll leak out. So your new systems are fine, but these are easy to clean. They just have a bayonet system, and then you can remove it. So then you can clean those. So this will go down at the bottom, and then this system will just hook in. So it's also a good idea to clean off all the dirt there and the inside of this rubber. You can replace this rubber as well. This one is still good, but it's probably a good time to replace this rubber as well. And then just clean out all the dirt, because this will need to seal properly for the flush system again. We now need to determine where to cut that pipe. So this thing is meant to go on straight. This now goes on the inside, and then, but I actually prefer to reuse the old washer here, just to raise it slightly to get my water level slightly higher. Now you'll notice that this pipe goes up against the stopper in there. So that is, we need to determine now how much to cut this pipe. So to determine that, we install this. So you'll notice when I put the pipe in here, it goes about 5 millimeters below this level. So we need now to install this pipe and then mark it 5 millimeters below. To reinstall this pipe, first introduce it into there and then back into here. Now use a screwdriver, but make sure it's a blunt screwdriver. And just put this rubber back on. Okay, so now marker pen, let's put this pipe in the middle and then mark about 5 millimeters below. Do the other side as well. I happen to have a homemade bandsaw. Now we just clean up this. Something I also need to change is this mechanism. That's a little bit too short. I have a longer one here, which should be fine. And the reason why I'm doing this now is the orientation of this thing is determined by where this arm is. So I actually want to replace this guy as well. This is an old-fashioned job. So I have different options here with a more, because the new system uses much less force compared to the old one, and I don't want people to put too much force on there with this long lever. Okay, so with this now replaced, I can get the orientation of this correct so that the little lever can connect between that. Mark the position of the bottom part. So that when I install it, it's the right orientation. Okay, this is it. This can make quite a mess, so you make sure you've got a dirty rag around. So I'm going to put a bead at the back here, all around. Then I'll move this rubber up. I put another bead on this side of it. So this rubber, the next rubber that goes this way around with a pointy end, goes about here, and I need to seal the thread. That's where it's going to leak. So I'm going to put another bead here, because it won't be easy to do it under there. Okay, so let's hope that's enough. So now we put this in, get the orientation right, put this rubber on the right way around, and we put the nut on. Like the old nut was a bit stiff, so I'm going to use the new one. Okay, so now this pipe, we need to make sure we've got sealant on there as well. So this can actually go in here. And we're going to enter the thread, because if this falls now, it's going to make a mess. Okay, so now we need to get this in. I've checked that you can actually do it this way around. Okay, it's in position and we can tighten it. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the inside. You can see the pipe is nice and central there. So now we install this mechanism. There we go. And the last thing is to connect up this mechanism here. Just give it a cable tie. And that should be it. So if you ever need to clean it, you can just do that. You can clean your seat there, you can clean your rubber. Let's just cut the cable tie. Now once the sealant has had a few hours to cure, we can test it. Test it for leaks, obviously. Okay, it's time for the big review. It's now 4 hours later. So let's see if there's any leaks. I've also since found out that exactly how to put the unit together, and it's adjustable, so you can actually adjust the height of the overflow. And I've also found that I've been assembling the rubber wrong. So I'll probably ruin this rubber now, but if it seals, of course, it should never come apart. So hopefully that's not the end of the world. So the rubber should actually just be on the inside. You should only hand tighten it. So I also maybe need to adjust the float because of the different height in the water level. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. And there is no leaks anywhere, which is wonderful. Right, so let's see if it's flush. That looks beautiful.